Oh, Buddha! Look who's in first place, buddy. Pit crew coming in clutch. You misunderestimated me. Now it's time for Eleanor to bring in the fire. Kuchiga! Kuchiga! Kuchiga!
Oh well, you're getting muted. That's enough of that. All right, let's get rolling, people. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the greatest race of the century. Once again, I'm your host, Buddha, son of the legendary Airbud. Quite a lot has changed in anticipation to the second stage, most notably 3 new retirements. Green the alien Zubo was not able to hold out with her damaged car, and sadly, both Somnambula and Alice, who were doing so well for the whole race, have also thrown in the towel due to irreparable damages to their cars. Really devastating that their races have ended like this. NASCAR can be a real unfair sport sometimes. It is no joke at all, even in video games. At last, the pace lap comes to an end. Pace car moves in, and the drivers are all ready to go. 50 laps down, 150 to go. Green flag! Yeah, it's racing time, baby! All the remaining 33 cars zoom past the line as we get Stage 2 underway. And right off the bat, Maud Pie is off to a great start, widening the gap on Eleanor Firemane and the rest of the pack. Correction, Maud is off to a blistering start. She is absolutely blazing the pack from the get-go with the gap widening even more. She timed that green flag restart to perfection. Despite a very weak qualifier, Maud ended up second at the end of Stage 1 and is now first at the start of Stage 2, showing a great deal of skill. What's her secret, you may ask? We asked her that very same question off camera just before the restart to get an insight. Here's what she had to say.
I got to second by driving faster than 38 other racers.
That's it. That's all she said. In typical Maud fashion. And here comes 2 very familiar racers. Vanellope in the 19 and Potion Nova in the 11. Both have made their way back to the top and seem to have a bit of a rivalry going on, being arguably the 2 most proficient racers out here.
Give it a rest, Potion Nova. You're not beating me. Don't try to test me on that. I already sent Alice to retirement. You're up next, Glitch. Sorry, but are you forgetting who you're talking to, Bobblehead? Racing and winning is in my coding. I can do this all in my sleep. I'd sure love to see you try, then. Vanny, are you there? Oh, whoa! Wow, some dream that was. Told you I could do it in my sleep.
65th lap underway with Lightning Dust in the lead and Potion Nova in second. Vanellope has fallen behind a few places, and Angel Wings is back in the battle for first. But it looks like the leaders are going to be held back a bit. The last place racers will block them once again, slowing down the front pack and giving everyone else a chance to catch up. Wonder how Violet feels about the race so far. Time to find out. Greetings, Violet. How's your day going so far?
Well, I'm in front of all the racers, so at least I'm leading in something. Okay, being completely honest, it could be better. I already suspected that I wasn't going to be one of the favorites to be challenging for the win. But the accident I had earlier has damaged my car so much that I can't build any proper speed at all. At first, I was having fun just trying to compete with different racers in the pack. But now it's just me, far behind with only Toad and Bolt to compete with. And they don't talk much.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that from a happy-go-lucky pony like you. Really hope your next race does you better favors.
Thanks, Buddha. I hope so too.
The racers now begin to break ahead of the slow ones. Potion Nova reclaims the top spot once again, with rival Vanellope Von Schweetz behind her in third, and in between the two is none other than the powerhouse herself, Lily Longsocks. I gotta say, it's mighty impressive how she's done so far. For context, Lily was given arguably the slowest car of all of them for this race, disregarding all damage done to the others. Yet, she's managed to stay around the top 10 for a long time. Despite the obstacle, her race strategy and driving techniques must definitely be something special if she's performing like this. Wouldn't you agree, Lily?
Yes, sir. You said it all for me, Mr. Commentator.
Well then, with that said, how do you fancy your chances today, Miss Powerhouse?
Oh, I'm going all out for this one. The higher I aim, the better I'll do. And I'm going for the win. I'm aware that there are some crazy good competitors out there.
Some have been sim racing for a long time, while others have been racing in real life. But if any pony knows NASCAR, it's me. Having a slower car is no excuse. I'm here to win it all, y'all.
Right on, Lily. You've got me hyped now. Good luck and keep digging.
You got it, buddy.
That's the kind of energy we love to see from these racers. Speaking of energy, look who's behind Lily in fourth. It's Minuette. Superb racing from her too. What's her plan of attack for this race?
Oh, am I glad you asked that, Buddha? Because there is no plan.
Wait, what? No plan?
Yep, no plan, no strategy. Just racing.
Wait a minute, you mean to tell me that you've pulled up to the greatest race of the century against fierce and serious competitors? And you don't even have a race plan? How in the world are you pulling that off?
Looky here, I'm no expert in the car racing industry, so why waste time coming up with tactics and overanalyzing every little detail about tire heat, tire pressure, track temperature, and whatnot? That's Moondancer's job. I'm just doing what works best for me. Just pure vibe.
Well, interesting to say the least, but it's working. Best of luck to you.
Muchas gracias.
Angel Wing sure has been persistent up there, but persistent doesn't even begin to describe Moondancer this race. She's aggressively competing with the top racers. The catch? She's a whole lap behind, and has been for the whole race. If you can recall back to when she had to pit before the race even started, she could have not bothered herself at all for this race, or even thrown in the towel, but she's chosen to continue racing on, and racing hard. Moondancer, I just want to say that you're a pony who's earned a ton of respect from me, considering the situation you're in.
I'm glad to hear it. You won't believe what happened, though.
Well, spill the beans. I'm sure everyone watching would like to know, too.
Right! So I spent a lot of time preparing for this race. Read a lot of NASCAR handbooks, read the manual for this game, even listened to NASCAR podcasts to fully immerse myself into the zone. I even went as far as to try and study the game's coding to find any exploits or optimal ways of racing.
Wow, desperate much?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to win, am I right? So with all that being said, I came up with the stupid conclusion that if I drift like crazy, my tires will heat up faster. There goes all that common knowledge and reading time out the door. I drifted a ton during happy hours to fully heat up the race tires. And of course, they burst during the pace lap. Lesson learned, never underestimate game coding, even in old games like this.
Well, good to hear she won't be making that mistake again. And here's another lapped racer, Katsuki Bakugo. You were involved in one of the earlier accidents, but are still racing hard out there. Don't think anyone's
Why the hell are you talking to me, you damn mutt? Can't you see I'm trying to race here? Stop trying to sabotage my win or I'll kill you! Now go to hell and die!
Love the passion. Best of luck for the rest of the race. Looks like someone could do with a bit of zen in his life.
Bakugo, beat it! I'm trying to win a race.
Shut the hell up and stop kissing my ass then, you Wonderbolts reject.
You scum
It's not
of
like
the
you
Earth
have a chance of
Society
winning
reject.
anyways, loser.
I'm not trying to hear it from a bozo who's laps behind. Quit your yapping!
Darkside, on your back. Your back! Yep,
Julesy,
I'm on
will
your
you
back.
shut your fucking trap already? I'm trying to skip this edgelord, so
I
pipe
know
the
your
hell
ass ain't
down.
calling me Edgelord when your name is literally Darkside, you horseface.
Okay then, Shadow the Hedgehog. Go take a chill pill.
Darkside, don't get too worked up back there, or you might crash and spin out of
Oh,
control
God damn
again.
it! That shit was Somnambula and Crystal
like
Jewel's
a boss
fault,
like
not
I did
mine!
twice.
God damn it. Could you loudmouths be any louder back there? Or is eating my dust getting to your head?
Shut up, Sugar Belle. You're
Give
not
it a
that guy.
rest, Belle. Your measly dust still has more flavor than your even measlier pies and cupcakes.
Burn.
I know you aren't talking right now, Miss Snoop Dogg.
Oh, here
But
we
you
go
ain't ready
again.
for
Damn,
the smoke I'm
you
about
ponies
to
sure
do.
have a knack for
You're not a
yapping.
drug addict.
I'll knock your head back and forth real quick. Leave me out of
Nothing
it.
that you do.
Substances, and I'm just always in a state of
Damn, bro,
extreme
overdosed
calmness.
on copium too. Did you have to shove that up your ass as well?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what hours of an ultra-competitive race will do to you, and we're not even halfway yet. From this point on, there are no more friends, only enemies. Vanellope is once again doing a great job at holding her lead. Oh! There's been contact at turn 1! An accident between Coco Pommel and Violet Evergreen. Whoa! Nelly! Crystal Jewel and Lyra heartstrings get caught up in the carnage. Crystal Jewel spins out while Lyra blows over and flips multiple times. Damn, that was really hard to watch. I feel terrible for those drivers.
Oh, dude, did you see that?
Yeah, I did see it, and I wish I never did.
Those poor racers. That's like the third accident that's happened today.
That's the Daytona 500 for you. Accidents are bound to happen.
I hate to see them end the race like that.
Oh gosh, that crash was not a good look.
It's the fact that it happens so often that's scary. Yeah, you can't help but fear that you might be next. I don't want any more crashes to happen in this race. Hopefully the other drivers are all right.
Ouch. What a way to wipe out. I really hope that doesn't happen to any of us.
I feel bad for all those terrible things I said about Lyra. Seeing her flip over like that was just so sad to watch. It's quite frightening knowing that the race started with 40 racers, and now we're down to less than 30 before the halfway point.
NASCAR is even crazier than I thought. Stay safe out there, everyone.
And just like that, the racers are left rocked after yet another accident. It is no longer just a virtual battle. This has now become a mental battle over who can keep a level head with the fear of everything going wrong, while simultaneously trying to race as best as possible. With Lyra, Violet, Coco, and Crystal Jewel retiring, things could take a huge turn from this point on. Vanellope leading the pack on the outside. She is sure no stranger to first place, having led the most laps so far today. Maud Pie and Angel Wings following up, giving a good fight to Vanellope for these last 3 miles. Lily Longsocks pulls away from Polkadot Primrose to make this a 4-horse race. Well, technically speaking, it's a 3-horse, 1 glitch race. And the drivers pass the line for the 100th lap of the race, and the final lap of stage 2. With Vanellope holding on to her lead, remember anything could happen at this point. And Maud seems to be her closest competitor as she bump drafts her into and out of turn 1. And it looks like Maud is gonna cut in on the inside and is now side by side with Vanellope. She's not giving up yet. Both are neck and neck for the final lap of stage 2, and the execution of this next turn is gonna prove to be very important for them. Maud is gonna have the inside lane advantage, but against a racer like Vanellope, it might not even matter. Vanellope had a very good exit on that turn, and she gains up on Maud as the leaders chase stage 2 victory. Down the stretch they come, and it's too close to call. I can't tell who won. The standings show a 0.00 second difference. This is incredible. I'm being told that Maud is confirmed to have won stage 2. There's a picture here that shows the finish, and Maud just won by the finest of margins. Second place for stage 1 and first place for stage 2. Now more than ever, does Maud look like a favorite to win it all?
Correction. I drove faster than 39 other racers.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad 'cause I'm brown.
An ice-cold half-victory speech from the Maudster. With her slightly odd but very strong mentality, she could probably overcome damn near any obstacle that comes in her way. The other drivers will definitely be watching out for her from this point on.
Man, this race is like so crazy. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Yeah, I know, right? I'm already getting exhausted and I can't go much longer without my phone.
Sounds like someone's going crazy. Then that makes 2 of us since I've had to race with a faulty car this entire time. Hey, could you furry bastards try shutting up for once?
Get out of here. No one's talking to you.
Tell me what to do, you degenerate. Kill yourself. Deku is better.
So we've reached the halfway point of this hectic race. The drivers will use this much needed break to let off some steam, but it won't be much longer till they're straight back to racing. That just goes to show how difficult this is. Thus, why it's dubbed the greatest race of the century. Winning this is a huge deal. And with that being said, stages 1 and 2 are down. Stages 3 and 4 will both be put together in the next segment, which means only one question remains. Who will come out on top